The Adventures of Zebra and Fox. The Great Grounding Adventure. Zebra woke up with a flutter in her belly. Her stripes felt all twisty. Her thoughts were galloping. Everything felt too much. "Oh no," she whispered, hiding under her blanket. "What if I forget how to breathe today?" Just then, tap, tap, tap. Someone gently knocked on her door. It was Fox. Wearing his favorite scarf and a smile, he peeked inside. "Bit of a foggy morning?" he asked. Zebra nodded. "I think my brain forgot where my hooves are." Fox gave a little hum and opened his satchel with a soft snap. Inside were all kinds of treasures. A smooth stone, a wrinkled leaf, and a tiny sandwich. He rummaged around, then pulled out a soft purple scarf. "For you," he said, holding it out. "Every grounding mission needs a brave adventurer scarf." Zebra blinked. "We're going outside?" Fox nodded, his eyes bright. "Of course. That's where the ground lives." The scarf felt soft around Zebra's neck, a little like safety, a little like magic. Together, they stepped outside. The morning air smelled like pine and something hopeful. Birds sang sleepy songs, and the earth felt like it had been waiting just for them. Fox led her to a squishy patch of moss. "First," he said, "we stand still, and we notice what's under our hooves and paws." Zerba looked down. Green, software, real, and here. Zebra closed her eyes. She could feel the moss under her hooves, cool and squishy. The earth didn't rush. It didn't worry. It just was. Fox whispered beside her, "The ground is always here, even when your thoughts get floaty." Zerba took a deep breath. It filled her chest like sunshine. "I think I feel heavier," she said, "but in a good way." "That's called grounded," said Fox. Fox wiggled his toes in the moss. "Want to play a game?" he asked. "It's called 5 Things I See." Zebra opened her eyes. "Like now things?" "Exactly," said Fox. "Not yesterday things, not maybe later things, just right now things." He looked around. "I see a red mushroom, a wiggly tree branch, a sleepy squirrel." "That's only 3, said Zebra. "I didn't say I was good at it," said Fox. Zebra giggled, then looked around too. "I see, a sunbeam, a tiny flower, and you." After the giggles settled, Fox closed his eyes. "Now we listen," he whispered. "What's here? When we stop moving?" Zebra listened too. The forest wasn't quiet after all. She heard the tick-tick of a beetle on a leaf, the flutter of wings above, a creek gurgling far away, and the soft sound of Fox breathing. She didn't need to think. She just needed to hear. Zebra opened her eyes. The forest was the same. The trees, the moss, the sun-dappled ground. But she felt different. Her thoughts were slower. Her body felt heavier, but safe. Her heart didn't bounce around like a rubber berry anymore. "I think," she said, "I think I found my hooves again." Fox smiled. "Told you the ground was out here." They walked home slowly, hooves and paws making soft sounds on the forest path. No rush, no floaty thoughts. Just now. Back at the den, Fox pulled out a small, slightly squished piece of cake. "Mission complete," he said, handing it to her. "Celebration slice?" Zebra took a bite. It tasted like sunlight and moss and bravery. "Let's do this again," she said. Fox smiled. "Anytime your hooves forget where they are." That night, Zebra curled up in her cozy bed. Her scarf hung by the door, still smelling like forest and sunshine. The flutter in her belly was gone. Her thoughts weren't zooming. Her hooves felt like they belonged to her again. The ground is always there, she whispered, even when I forget. Outside, the trees swayed. Inside, Zebra smiled and slept. Grounding toolkit for kids and parents. 5 things I see. Look around and name 5 things you can see. 4 things you can touch. 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell. 1 thing you can taste or imagine tasting, like cake. This helps bring your focus back to the now. Paw press or hand press. Gently press your hands or feet into the floor. Feel how solid it is. Feel how you're not floating away. Say to yourself, I am here. I am safe. The ground is holding me. Thank you for walking with us, for breathing with us, and for finding your way back to the ground. Fox says, you did great, adventurer. Zebra says, and we'll see you soon. Join us on our next adventure.